Facebook Live, your life.
Your life. Messenger link. Every single form of chiamo. I come bearing gifts. I have a surprise for you. I hope some of my are ready for the surprises. Sometimes I will tell you what I have planned. Sometimes I refuse to tell you what I have planned. And then one of those days, I refuse to tell you that I have a treat for you. An absolute treat. What about Swamichiao? In Chidisa Womoye, the bomb pie is a womoye. Se find out who I share feed in the mammy white. Frank Provoca, catch him say, I'm a passabasa. Was what camera now, I'm money. I'm a with you on your papa, we didn't do that. And some fun me name some recognize it, may guest no one. I think that those of you who are regular who know my guest because Wabasonano, when he was on the first time, he was sensational. He was one of the guests. I'm going to be some questions. Bisa. My prime mati WhatsApp group because of our guest week. I did because I mean big that was and it has happened. I brought him because the name person needing Kobe. Menene were a few engagements. I but quite apart from those, Nene, I want to give to you 30 minutes of his time, free bunto. It is a 1 year cup of tea. May Miami dear ready. Koye nefabra. So one file pen. And I say an electronic replacement of it. And no should be two for Tubrika for Fabra. Brani ning como yin shia dear, yen shesi bit media to your home for one. Eric Majo, it's the same minia.
Yamiado, now way.
Adam, I'm intimidated. I hope something to you. That's in the media. It's to say, Adam, we also a side to say, which Yamina. Eric Boko, dear.
Yamiado, be able now way.
Yamiasi be able to hear about who watch it. What's then? He says, don't be a stranger. Stay in touch. Eric. Now, no, I am here in Komobi San Common and pepper them conversation. Macro to budget. For be some questions and be said. Now, and then person moving come about in greetings, so lawyer, it's say it's good to see you. Eric, now, you say career growth, business growth. Me patros and you
Okay, so I met you, yeah, helpful.
Yeah, Joseph.
And I'm so Adam once said, you didn't come on, about 3 days, oh no, last week, right? We almost so make a request, and you know, almost answer she have been. But also, your career, eda eguma hodo. Career and yeah, idea will be our school. Let's put it point blank. Career and yeah, obia wako school kwana okita career. Career ye idea Emma wo etumi di bibi ewo mu eba epia bonten na ehun beba mfaso ama obi na ehun so asanso edi sika abrew ana revenue abrew enti no let me give you an example. Obi career na say obetu America, right? When you say oko school ni career no eti no otu Americano na ebe mankrofo hu no ebe bie kwan ama no ene na busua na edi sika abre no pe man we is it both me refer in first name right pe endorsement awoye because of the brand intino nkrofo nkrofo ade because of that intino asesa na busua mu otumie bie company wo baabi ama nkrofo employment brand nkrofo. It's all what I'm saying is say career is something that you are being inspired to pursue. You like to pursue that for many reasons: economic reason, for social reason, for financial reason, and for a whole lot of reasons. It is a career. Enye obi a wako school nkoa ene ye career. Ote ho no ebia opamade hwe covid by adepamfo omotumi pam nose masks. Look at the demand for nose masks. So a career is about something you have the passion to pursue. Being it you were born with, ebia de wo, and as a wakosuya, and obia come and ato trim na opese uyebi. That is what a career is. And the growth in it, this a way of keeping the career and be ready to sacrifice everything till that career flourish. Say, oh, say, growth of a career no akwa bibi say, what of Udo na first thing na ya tena kurase da ya do afu pen no afu no mfiri wa na ode abro na akwa akwahihye ho ana koko na akwahihye ho ye oye ne se udo ya kan se no farm no utwitwa nua no wia na wa group nua no na wapeda nsuo ento na wakwa akwahye no o hye no nso a there's a specific areas obeshis in such a way say emma afuo na oye no o hye no enkonkwashi obi die uwie a na wahyase adua onobae na wabompaye se nyame beto nsuo aguso efifiri no na wo do ho na wo spray so with insecticide pesticide whatever na enyini na wo do ho na se ekoko a na hyase eba benyini na ugu so we o the back career mu and that is what it is. And it say obi say or pursue yemfa ne say trading business or pese o to cocoa and I saw or pese o trade gari from Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire e was say you ready e kwan a obefa so ayeden aboabu abanche no ano akonya banche wholesale atu aba akwa dry akwa ye hu niema no ahyase aye shipment. And that's how a career is. So the growth of your career is based on you being able to understand the need for that career, to be ready to sacrifice for that career. 3, to be ready to grow with that career and fail with that career. And then finally, when the enjoyment comes, they're ready to sustain that career till eternity. Hey, niema bebre na me say you can say yes seminar na and I say your webinar na you bedo to go to all the major components na me can
bra
ha
me work asana me hold you let me be say this question bra me you na dey do school but say you say both or coach.
Yes.
Actually, you can answer.
Say on say career and idea si wani so no. Wo say unya obi a obehye wo ma. What must say?
O ma me ntimi show.
O ma me betimi ahye wo ma in one way or the other. O ma me ba ne say who start business say ya o de yemfa a basic o pese o tonsuo. O ma me betimi ahye wo ma aboa wa kan kire say ana me mfa wo ma me nko a unuanom ebetimi ahye wo ma kan kire say oh ade a wo ye beso mu say wo say ukofa nsuo no kura free one point to the other ye no obekọ ebi eda kura wonya scan fa taxi no o ma me betimi aka say oh mema o baby ukofa nsuo no ba na o kan kire say oh nsuo no nim fa kọ nkrofo we mu omu si dan omu betimi atobi because omu ye adwuma no mbenu nsuo o ma me na ema tibet nkete okoba eda obeboka no na o ma me na unua no na wadanfo no na aka je say oh misrawa ema wakumantu ema ne nya o yase wa boka ebe yie. So all those people no ena ehye o ma ema otumi enhu de wo ya nti yemfa no Usain Bolt de na ye kan wasam ise no Usain Bolt were fairly bebre, but let me roll the whole thing back a little bit. Be ready to fail. The American any failure doesn't mean that's the end.
Failure is part of the process.
It's part of it. Now, bibi biara nso a unfailing no enye ye.
Yehowa.
That's the reality. Eya ye kan na nkrofo ye mu hihye omo. bibi a woye bia no e wo say fail mamma example before abe right wode ukodua abe a abe ni na aba no a wakwakodua no e wo say ewu e wo say fail e pro na onya nsuo ogu so ansa asa ahia ase se efefe efefe na eba soro a e wo say abe no eye ready so obi betia ne so nti obi tia ne so a e wo say ope kwan a obetumi afufa mu a tumi di anyini onyini wi a e wo say oye ready say pesticide beba ho anase obi kura beba betu saa be no keke e dia ye petition o ma no enyini. All those things are part of failure, but the most important part is how do you go through that failure? A failure now will go through, no? How can you sustain that? Because when anything that is being failed, there is a light at the end of it. Sorry, but the question is, how can you sustain that death? Sa emre na awu na afeli na wani da so nyina sa na business na koye no waboka na unya sika nkono. How can you stand in? Will you just back off and just say e kan say unya biem ana say obe sustain na watwa so ama na yewe. Enti no you same boat ni krofo a yehu omo wo wiase mu a omo mede papa bi a yen nyina yenim no Alibaba Alibaba efeli ya me read about the life to the point where anya was it
so boss nye na the story the papa no a wo bo ni din ye friend Jack Ma na mpacho Jack Ma story the summarize my ye ntie ni Alibaba or the Jack Ma. Okay,
sa papa no story no adu nkrofo yi na di so much e wo adwuma mu ebi mo say oba no aye late ebi mu kura say oba onyere ne ho nya adwuma to the point say onya adwuma bi akura anye one ne mfefo apply to McDonald's restaurant McDonald's here
aye
ema omofa so mo ye 6 na omukọ ya na mo ye 7 na omofa omunyina eja onu nko a. What you say now the question becomes no na ebi wo obebisa ne ho question say hey me de me fie musuafo ma abaifu edi machi omo pese meyeye and others, but those times are the failure times of this man we are talking about. Oshe Alibaba aseno nso no odane na ekechire ne ho say in about 8 years or 9 years time obeko public amankrofo invest.
But I think say no krawakati corner Pacho Alibaba is his third company. Can he is
good.
We don't know because they were failed companies.
Good.
Alibaba is the business number 3. Cause of
why no say ye sani pano mu nyina na they have failed in life. And then they have been able to understand that failure is part of success. And the fact say we be a company, the fact say we work career BBBB oh yeah no I feel no doesn't mean say and one no. Ayana the and say ye di san yaman nyina ko e de koye ye kan say sunsum niema.
Okay.
There are some things o career na enko so no enye sunsum. Ma me more example. Na me wa Atlanta.
Okay.
Ena mia nua Ghana ni bi contact me say afi na wa ba ha no so ye IT.
Okay.
Na wa apply adwuma nyina IT we okokro mo mfa no. Ena obi say o me mentor no ana bibisa. Enti nkomodidie mu kakran na me ne no di nkomo na me bisa ne say o ma me hwe ne resume. Oh ne resume o de ne ma hihye so kama. Ena me bisa ne say okay, enti de me mfa ne say na me fa wadwuma. Position be na ope na wabo me pe software engineering. I'm so okay. Now, what is this? Me bisa no the basic software engineering question. Entry level question. Me bisa no o take almost 15 minutes. No, I can't send bebre. na question no kronyi ya no and I make a chance minia we have to start from the basis. Now that you are failing, no, it's an example to tell you, say, no, maybe the way I may see answer questions, no, the way I may see perceive this career, no, and yes, son, I was a me, no, until I was me push it back, now be sense to go Suyandia. And to be sense the need for training more for about 4 to 6 months. As I'm okay, German say, na niema way I will can you na yes, you know. You're part of software engineering, and I'm saying these are the basis and the core of it. Meno Kasei says he works for Home Depot IT sector. What you can say Atlanta. And you know sometimes you know you failure no. Idea is telling us well you thought it was going to be this. You thought this is the answer, but if you cry your wrong area now, no. So you have to change the wheel. You have to step back a couple of minutes and just make some amendments and stuff like that. Those are all part of the failure. And you have to be able to embrace that. That is the important thing. But if you are not able to embrace it, and then we think, say, will be no, fried oil, any kubanwa, any niema no my look, there is nothing that can change you if you don't know it.
Cool down. See, I'm slow down. Bra. I say, free breakfast. See, Simon, Yaman, I am can do you speed more high. I will come out find the type of questions to be sad. But the Bemano as we go along, bra, we be sad question. You say both, you know. Never again a chico, your friend is Olympics, you know. I am a crappy, a bisafoni. Never, who say you same boat to say, well, I am not the coach. Or could say the Achakwana, you see, and I am with the guy in the crowd. So or the race supposed to put in aqua and chair, no, or any year you know, or church in Aquana, so you be or had aquana, you say, or Aquana, you say, or not aquani, you need me crowd. Just before aqua type, you say boat trainer. And so I've been he's never introduced, he's always in the crowd. I am not about fourth on snack front of that, what's bare fourth bench and I fifth bench all the time. And I am the same what Kuno happens aquana, you say. So that was like, oh, we raise the penakwana, you say, discreetly patch out. What's this any part where you're wine and the song fast what they say?
Sani pano and a shenima. Nan who some fast one say, Senipano free now, Quamua. Night, Sani pano, you send boat and I can was no. One sostenia, Ebian carry an on to mean to us. Obia wo, we are simwa, you will need power shenima. You. If you will mentor no, will advisor no, nipa na wa found say when you coaching, or no show ma. Or no, on say my memo example, on say you same boat or qua or the American echo or hen and him say coach no or then or teacher. It you know the moment you same boat echo no or hen anymore to me catch and say no, or be the way you cry or chase you to speed it up. No, and
I just want to make a point. You said the trainer or the Glenn Mills, the Jamaican legend, which is Glenn Mills. Most of Jamaica athletes know a winning nara. A man named Manu a winning nara. One more training, Veronica named man and one more Mabessina. Jamaica went through a period where they could not stop throwing out athletes. And it is linked into Papa Glenn Yawo, who benefit. They be me person me make a point too. So who no Glenn Mills na ojina hone the fire say ne buttons ne kora want to. Na body self wonni na wona mo ho wa anyo nipa ya tete oni akire woni ma na wonni mabrabo ase you will not rate this man. But this man you see explain your friend say you saying both the tactics. Me person me discuss respect for mentorship. And we think I'm a Dr. Pope, mentorship and some fast one. What's the one share and what you say?
I don't know what you say. Omo and now mo kan ye homa yetumi ma de ye no ewie peyo. What must here? Enti no obi wa wa o si o me mentor bia. Mentor is good because
yeah, meme network here. Okay.
Otemeka.
I say mete okay freezy kakra.
Okay. The American nyina ne say, also last week me can be say throughout the year no emreba mu a me call you can say seminars ekosua niema. Me wo bi a seminar bi a me call no me hwe omon panifo no wo na me reach out to some of them to learn from them and get mentorship training from them.
Bra.
Yes.
What seminars?
Yes. Me call seminars, me call webinar. Na me call so a me hwehwe obi a owo oye panyini bi a me hwe ametumi a contact no. Now I then watch for example, when I started going to you can say Bitcoin trading, cryptocurrency trading no. Me hwe obi a owo Bloomberg a me call mentorship and me hu no. And accommodity mu me bisa ne say obetumi I am a mentor. Obetumi a kyerɛkyerɛ me mu saa de no ne ho fa so ene ne ho niema. The fact say nipa no kyerɛkyerɛ wo no doesn't mean say nipa no nim kyɛn oba. Nipa no ma wo ate ase say akwan a wo fa so ma fa hoda ana minim ho nim de ana minim ba bia wo kɔ. Enti no ma memmoa wo na wontumi enru ba bia wo kɔ no. Ghana fo no make Ghana because yen ye krom ha de no ya na ye de mentors na kwa akodi ene obi beka sa akwa onye kristoni na o de akwa akodi ye sofo no mo nso
any celebrities sa na ye ti akofo
sofo betumi aye o mentor eno no uhia no for niema a related to Christianity and your faith, right? But so o career na o pursue no sofo na boa wa ma wa bompa ye awie no sofo na kira wo say oh okay unim quotation we kan eno no ema wo nkuranhye ema otumi ye de o pese wo ye no asofo wo mentorship good because nipa bia no ye we honam ena ye sunsum enti odi honam de no na wo di sunsum de nso but sofo no boa on that level no o career na o pese o pursue no senye sofodie di a pe ehun mentor ana ehun advisor ana ehun someone to give you the way around eno no hia pa because so one yes obeto amanam amana no obeto no say yes amana no obeto no say obekwa akoye bibi na wa feli ehonum no na wabam nyina abu wo se wo nya biem ba wo mentor that moment no beka chiro say look die ma wo to amana no mu nie ekwan we na first e wo say ye fa so edane no because I keep on saying obi biara o person ye successful bia wo wi asemu no need to fail in life. They have to, irrespective of anything, they have to fail. Reason why I mean you know as a master and say obi beka say o asikafo ma enfeli obua. Well, as sikani baby ebe me aba inherit ni papa company. Onim ni management no ebegu na akwa kodi hia.
Yeah.
It is a sikani ni ba no pese woto ne papa anamon no so a. I also go through the pain of learning, the pain of submissiveness, and the pain of willing to learn everything from inkitikitimu to the highest level. And that one on obefeli before he captures all those. And you know, mentorship is very good. Mentorship is important. And no wow, yaba nipa sitinema wawari mu uwo mentorship anameboa. BBC eya na wako o mame ho na wako o papa ho na wako busia panyine a oji aware no ho na wako akosusu nwa akire no. Not because of say they are special people, but omono sa de no kra ekosu program wo life no mu no ebia they pass through that and they can give you some encouragement. And you know the American question is say unhia obi in everything you are doing. But the question is, what type of person do you want to tag along your success? Obi wa ni mentor ne ne yere, ana ni kunu, ane ni manager. Because aside, you can say, we career we no more opesa or ye no. Ni kunu no etumi e time no. Obi wa oni management on how to manage money. It woman 1 million see obedi ni nyina. But ni kunu anane yero no betumi aka kire se unim sika bia beba bia me na me hodi. It na boa ni panama progressively no watumi atoa ni career no so.
Oh yes.
And you know, your mentor can be your husband, your wife, your friend, or whatever. But the question is, be careful who you choose as a mentor. Because that's the person you are going to channel that pain and that agony with. Obi wawa difficulties back no back it up. Obi wawa or your mentor dear. Then so no, dear all you say, obenya sika free dear uye no mu. Sika maya no waja unkwa.
Yeah.
Those are the questions you ask yourself when choosing a mentor. And then choose a mentor related to your career.
Blah. Pause. Pause now. We do hunger now. You firemen. We can come chacha mo mini ade. It is saying the jimu na so and komono and the yedi. Yedi komono because as I say Eric one live chat no. Okay, so see, I'm missing who's away. Yeah, me and Eric didn't come on. We are talking about mentorship. Miss Abrawe last week or by no name said me didn't call webinar, and so many medical catch him some call webinar. I have managed to corner him, and he's not managed to wiggle out. He is definitely in seminar, and he is teaching. The many year were a interview into a fire too much. I'm catch a bra pause because we interview the person here. I had the shadow new school sir. Have your open space. Nipa dom ni nyina sese wo moti ase. My friend Eric say wo mra webinar because I want him to mentor Mumudi. He is younger than Mumudu Dwonwa, but our experience in something a lot of you don't get. I won't require bisa ba akubi. I mean question I mean family. I won't require say, how do I get IT to tailor my need? And at the same time, not be the intellectual property of the person who did it. And it's a very intelligent question, Mpacho Eric.
Okay, I'll say, how do I get an IT tailor my need? Okay, and get the same, and at the same time, not be the intellectual property of the person who did. Okay, very simple. The Etienne say, Minia, say, uni obi open IT person to help you in your business venture. Bibi a person ni pano yeno. Putting it together in a document. That's the first thing.
Memorandum of understanding.
Yes. And that document, no MOU. O the emphasis say if you cry MOU no only sign BBBA. But o person only no dim komo about the okan. First thing I'll be and say only no be sign in criteria NDA.
Non-disclosure agreement.
So document no. Unya any nipa no sign we are. Se phone so kra na only no dim komo na. Make sure say was sign saade no. Enti wo fa wachi koye de o kan no pepe o homra say o kan o de no ko ba bia mra bia wo na ohu say ontumi emfa o intellectual property no ti emfa ne say woni ma san awie. Now you come and prepare your contract or your you can say MOU emu no ebe stating niema o pesa wo ye o me pesa me ye website me pesa me ye ni say say for me business say tama me pesa website ne sha ase nie tama me pesa ewie nie agreement amount a me no e kan say o ye wi a obeji nie me no kan so say o ye site no wi enso ani nyina ya media fa me code mame me a me maintain me code no ana say you can say obetumi a maintain ama me metua obosumi bia maintenance cost. Enti no sa niema ni nyina na oni nipa na sign for your IT need no. Nipa no ye wie pe e wo se wo ye no pepe se ne contract na oni no call ye ne tie. then the person ends up what? Handing it over to you. Companies be for example, okay, Capital One. Capital One, omufa contractors. Omu bua omu build the software more. Omu build we are. To the point that sometimes they even give them Capital One own computers. Omu ye bibi we are na say omu hand over pet. No mind you, omu computer ni bibi. Now the intellectual property still belongs to you.
Yeah.
And then the product that or the service that has been rendered still belongs to you. Those are some of the things that you have to do. Those are some of the things that you need to get together. But unfortunately, no.
Kafra. Finish the sentence in I mean fast bishop.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. Yemu binu per verbal agreement. Oh, minia. Onye we mame. Nen wano no. Now I send this koma nipa no. So be ni ye onye ni ye na nipa no so de send you see TRCF no. Now I first onim say obi send me a contract se menye bibi ma no. Me ko hwe mu no na ope robotic type of system. It's not just writing the code. You need electrical engineers, you need hardware engineers to build the robot to be able to send the signal from the software now to the hardware, which is the robot, to be able to do some stuff. Because Rani said, as of now, I don't have all those resources. So I ended up terminating that. But imagine, say, one me anye bibi bian fan tun krata mu ama kinkan we na okachira me o me pe bibi e betumi aboa me na me say okay na asende ni sika abra me na se me fa so eye saade na me ye wi a enye no na nipa no pe wa boka any insemsem bebre. So get your documents ready, get your things together. Now no put things together, bind the person that is going to work for you into some form of agreement. Because say yenyina ye wari krampo na enemre mu obi apese okokot eko sign krata dia. How much more investment that you are putting money in? And on now pese oye no verbal.
This is when you have been caught with betelicious jimiable behavior. So the prior betelicious jimiable behavior. And I've said this publicly quite a few times. I have shelved up to 6 websites of mine. I shelved them. The entire me shelve, at the time I'm in for 1 year contract. Okay, we had contracts in place. I thought I was quite clever. The one thing which was not specified in the contract was who was going to be the domain holder. It's a woman I told domain. On the third domain, in actually a domain company in a woman in one domain the idea. A drew ya build your na transfer rights in your password as an operator of the website. Nemo wokoswa. Say drew time I babe renew domain one. Na nipa na bechiro. E we dey $300. Na domain boy say. Domain boy is saying you renew the $300. And suddenly between maintenance fee, and it just became a tool of blackmail. And we had to sit down and decide that we could be blackmailed for the next 30 years or just cut the rubbish. It is they build this 6 websites down the drain. We have cut them all. Because of that schoolboy error. It's a memorandum of understanding. Saying it is in my psyche because of experience. Non-disclosure also, so you have the very first thing you do with anybody. Sister, I did not have any rights. It's in Kafuk, I mean, rights. I contacted the domain for the agreement needed my one, almost in the panel to host any woman, not me. Yeah. And on the Pakrono be releasing domain, no everyone, no the hosting, it was in lock. Amamansin couldn't do anything. As clever and as Mano I was caught by schoolboy error. And in order to do that, you need to know. Eric Impact was a kafra.
No problem. It's say me answer many question now beside na. You have to have all those things. Only when you are some form of agreement, some form of venture. It's either you go in with a contract base or you do not. Our advice is only when you are mubenya some form of contract. I bebuamo amamo to me aye de moye no. You know, say me answer the question here. You can get the intellectual property of whatever you are building, and at the same time to get the product, as long as you do your due diligence of getting your documentation right, and then making sure say you are not leaving any stone unturned. Many about minim say me answer many na obisa question na.
Kasapa, I will be me at for me say, my friend Eric is a woman, yenye webinar. Me the link to system letter earlier. He is going to be in impartation. We will be about webinars. We say this here. What we are doing here is a conversation. Conversation, dear, or what can be not at all tribunal de call baby. But webinar no, I mean Eric here. The title, a friend says strategies for career and business growth. And no one said any Rebecca. We will have the first one on the 25th of July. Brand and the penny down wedding. Finding a date with that bra ending on the 25th of July. Bo date fatual. Fashion with diary. Go and click on the webinar and go book yourself ASAP fast. One person believe me. I am for your webinar. No, maybe your admin, me a boy. Me woman as secretary. Me yes, sure some money now. I'm logging in. Well, when me logging in, I'm know your friend is saying side by side, jolly IT supporting kitting. The watch the ankasa, Dr. Eric Pope, and Yama Manson. Me share the name Yansa be a metro. People might be petrified. How do you get a contract and how do you need to read it? Then you come and see Obia Wabebwa if you don't know what you're doing. Because take it from me. So we a schoolboy era and you leave one thing. May I had agreements in place just so we are clear. Me intellectual rights owner, man, no pin, but buying of the domain was my undoing. Because
I didn't say contract now for be prepare my own. And I say we be prepare. I was say we take contract na say. Say obi trouble for bebre using a whole lot of vocabs and in your manema bebre. To confuse you. It's no contract now no be no. So wo amukura won ti ase make sure say ube mo bia kenken chiro. No word for word whatever the person is saying. Because see, a contract is a contract. Adeba ko a problem where Ghanaian community no say yem packing kind.
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah.
Yem mu bebre no yem packing kind. And I'm say yem packing kind no nkrofo bebre etumi de yansa kwan so ejije niyama free and change. It's contract no, it doesn't have to be 10 pages, 5 pages. It can be just a half-page agreement. Hey, trust when I'm here free war, say now can say obey free me ho. My agree, you better see it and you be or china, whatever the be here biano, ya there 2 papers so ya sign, mensuma sign, what ya see, Matthias here, say down payment now bet to ya, what to ya, na ya shall say. That is how things go. And anybody who fought the contract or who breached the contract, will end up doing what? Paying to the other person. Once they say, "Oh, how can Nipan own Chimindi?" Right? How about once Nipan ye mawa? I was a Utian and a woman so no untumintia. Oh, always there is a win-win and lose-lose somewhere, some way. It's you have to make sure say the only Nipanu go to no. Number one, so could be a software be mount and I say or with your business. Who say who was Sikana or the be entertaining Nipanu? And yen say, oh, okay, oh dear, yen I'm a bubbles yaba. No. Know that it says you can say one CD and $1. Na say unyi $1 na we will juma wo ya wudi tuo $1 na kakra. Enya fe na nipa no aye awie no. Ena one no ba be camera because we as a Ghanaian, some of us no, we don't like to be bound by agreement. Let all your words and your ways be stipulated. Obi okra, it goes to the point of what do you call it? Onwa a design me pese we no look say me pese me business no me share say ha na me pe se me to asase no odi sane mani nyina etum nti wo hand over ma obi a na an konkoye ade bi a ayeden ewo ho. So get all your facts right before you venture into all these things.
Me yanka haso. Enye nipa nyina na parking kai me na parking kai pa. That I was caught on a technicality. It was a cleverly worded technicality. I was running around. I read the contracts. I knew what they represented. But I did catch me at the time because I did not understand the significance of the domain. And I did not appreciate the significance of obi eto domain or non account. Men who say email ne for domain ni or no email address. Say me who say and I would have insisted on a few things, and it's really important. So sometimes and sana when you will be beside contract, you will your friend says secure obia or yet technocrat. Then the pakrono across check yama. A technocrat consultation, you will pay. But uchiya sa technocrat, maybe go to technocrat consultation, maybe it cost me $100, maybe actually it's $150. And can cost spend thousands of dollars. Na me wia matuni nyina ma shelfie ni nyina ma tuni nyina every single one of them.
Also, last week me can be say the opesa uye bia no make sure say unim the kura contact the right person to get the job done for you.
Bam.
And make sure you have the right person in place. It's no minim say yaba bisa question be say can it be revised? Yes, every contract is bound for revision, but it is based on whatever agreement you guys had in the contract. If Nipano Kechira will say, Ebi I may share design as here, I don't want you to change anything because that's why I want you to get all your design straight. Nasa one tobo and make you design. Oh, me pe color way, me pe way. Sani mani nyina one putting it together ye. Na nipa no ne o sign it off now to your down payment. Na wa shas here with design we na o implement it adena. If you reach the person again, that particular portion of the contract cannot be revised because you guys made an agreement. You signed off, said this is good. Nipano is building it based on the no shas here. It's before sell base and your money no. The meme can say to obo nanya nipa or tesa niema we ase. Say you'll be a advertisement na opea. Na say ama na obeba consult ama say omo na put all your advertisement stuff together. Get her and then get everything together. A business, not a business analyst. Get a business analyst. Upe obiama natural MOU for you. Upe obiama natural any form of contract or any form of formal agreement. Get all those things. Get the right people. Not sometimes, unfortunately, no. You cheap too much.
Hey,
yes,
but it cost us me $150 and 6 websites. We know how I websites by why you charging. Multiply by 6. Ni nama to because man could $150.
Say open in such a way, say if you say Nipana wa kano crutcher no nibuedi. But you have to understand, say Uyi abodia kura nyamia bono Ono Nyankopon na de afiri yen. Ye mamma example, obi ehia mframa na se sesia no de me no home no ontumi home bia. He or she has to pay to get just that oxygen. That tells you say bibi bia ho sombo bia no. Ana obi bibiara wo hia no amana boa wo obi bibia wo yemu ebesombo ama wo no. You have to be ready to invest into it. You have to be ready to go all in and get yourself involved. And yet cheap. There's difference between so minimum ama into when me yaman for free. And I say ama is charging 1 CD. I have to pay all the 1 CD so that she get the job done. Hey, it's no the American you say it will cost you more if you think you can bend corners and go around it. Because ebeko akodru be no na ntiase na anya amba. Na ntiase na man so ntino na sesi ano you have to invest more money, you have to pay more, you have to go to court, you have to go nonsense bebre.
Yeah.
To avoid all those things, you have to first know the right channels you want. Ebi o okra contact nipa na obema o a free section of ABR a rundown quickly. Then you can say now what me pursue. I'm saying Richard actually be say not everyone can be in business if you don't have what it takes. Right. Business need that me can say and last week me can say business is not about buying and selling only. And enye sika na wunya free mun only. Your business could be some impartation that you are giving to people. That could be your business. It is the revenue from a business and sika obenya free business mu or anything biano. It's always at the end of the tunnel of the business. And on I was here. The revenue and the profit and the money you are going to be making out of business doesn't come from the beginning. It comes at the end of it. It's last week, you can be my message, and I'm saying it again. Know your tolerance level. Who level I bet me a containing or near my answer. Why invest it? Unye business and you'll be an obet me a business. Unye business person, I'm Mr. Ebia, ubet me you'll be a otumi save. You save, you buy bonds, and you do all those things. Now, baby. But so person your business so dia any atiase say si unya sika free mu sesia unya sika free sa business no mu sesia e be take mre enti na enam ne sa ninteno you are ready to what you are ready to involve yourself in the whole thing from beginning to an end na atumi abo because there's no free lunch anywhere.
Woo, Eric. Afi ma me fa nko baby ma me mpenu wie eti say me say amount for mra no mo mra betua ka no mo mra we be na wo. Why should they pay to come and see you?
Okay, so coming to see me is for me to also impart some of the knowledge I have received from some people. I also pay to see them for you to be able to go on with what you want to pursue. It's coming to see me is not just about coming to me ba na baba share na mama nisika. No, you are coming to gain something which is you can say untumi emphasica and tosa de no. What must here? Me can say if I impart knowledge of understanding to you, if I impart a knowledge, onim say yemu bi no. Ewo krom ha ye nursing but because ye hia sika dia ye e dia si edan bi wo fienti na ye nursing ebi mo akọ into nursing career LPN RN whatever it is omo ya pharmacology into omo feli you can say chemistry course be into omo feli microbiology into omo feli on say at the end of the day Sadina why ya no bisa who say why is it not going through? Because maybe you are just doing it because obia cultural say nursing nursing sika wom and ye Ghana mrantie no bebre ya ba no de yenim ne se omo cyber security de okoya utumi nya $100,000 a year utumi nya 150 ebi mo kra etumi nya we ebia na nya wo area. So coming to see me can help you to know which channel you have to take, and coming to see me can help you save time. Coming to see me can help you save money, and coming to see me can help you put you on the right channel, because we paid the hard way for it. Imagine say one conference in Texas, it was Microsoft conference. That conference, even when they give you discount, you have to pay $1,599.
Okay, what would the end promise of? Me most expensive was a webinar. COVID time, yeah, $1,499 choppable United States dollars. Now me kind of boko because omo ameni wo metifi ha kama ka chom se metoy. Me ameton. Na makoma bom se tukum. But baby me hunu sa webinars no aya me ye pepe me nsan. Menko. Na no me amete ha nam se ama. Wo start ye pepe nyene. Wo mpese wutu enti. Wuntimi nkwa wani enti wo de ne de fa kato kaso. Ka ma sika na free account mayira. Munnim se de miniska. Na me kind 1,499. Almost 1,005 no mama 1 cent change. 1,499. Now winning, as soon as I signed up, and I mean saka email on my creative group for enter webinar. And then I started seeing with my very eyes email list mu confirm. And crophobia, my woman, my email woman, my friend, woman, no, you now are the so you create email list no normal also. And when I'm starting to download a CVC file fast, them saving or corner baby just in case somebody mistake there to be true. Because now I was not expecting that they don't publicize this part. And check there 2 hours later, but how they sending me your assigned mentor will be such a body. And when I'm a talk from them, complete. Because nipa no I say a me mentor no again one so much no one fa boga nye swine one onima de kra me ye krenti actually I'm catch say I have actually emailed you before, and I'm forwarding some of the emails to nipa no so oh my word, I was just telling somebody say nipa send this email so you're persistent papa, but I wanted to reply but I saw your emails, I knew you were persistent, I wanted to reach out to you but but because yes, our webinar, nothing in papier when ya that in meeting because they say we are mentor. But chiaka our mentor. You start to see you didn't come you didn't when I am called seminar. And I'm saying these things for you guys because me and Kasa a new learning for me. We would do one more prepare to sama. Home episode here. Now that I catch the woman, I wrote 14 pages of notes from Sadanwa webinar no and more before the channels, so now you will see astronomical change because of it. Astronomical change. And see Eric, also yamra
career strategies to help you grow your career and also grow your business. It's at the end of the day, also say ama an contact me ama sa akwanya we yenya memba ne say aka de yakeka nyina from last week and no ebia wo menko amitirim now niema no bebre wo ho a mean to me and share with Moses here because obia ne one-on-one niema, and there's something we need to understand in this world. Wiase wemu is based on what you know, what you are willing to learn, and the connections you have. And what you know. I'ma say who make it points. What you know, the only what you are willing to know, and then the connections you have.
I say all the connections need the kind, bra.
Odia meba.
Ya can beat me a
One said connections, So be connected with mommy. Now or say mem ebia adwuma bi mem push you in shemwa. It's going to be based on what you knew already and what you are willing to learn. That will execute that particular connection. It's not what you know first, no by because obi wa owonim de pa ohia obi amana so nensa anaso ohia obi amana make it just one phone call or one email to that person, to another person, na ni breakthrough aba ebi wa onya bi obi wa so a onim hwe ba connections ne niema nketinketi bi a wasua ne nti na abie kwan amanipa no. So it varies, but in this life from kakra mema ba behunu wo abrabo yi mu any life yi mu, it stands on three things ne say the wunim the why wadwen so pese usua eka ho, and then the last thing is the connections you have, because ohwe kura nyankopon obo ni wiase no, at the end of the day you can say one crofo bi any whatever spiritual beings be na eka ho and omoye den omobo wiase no, even though wiase no ye ne dia, there is a connection over there to be able to execute things. I have to be honest with you. When I like Mrena, I keep on working with companies and stuff like that. Ajuma bia minya ebia was through a conference reference with someone.
Bam, kabiem.
Hey, ajuma bia minya ye previously bia no. Through a conference and a webinar, a connection from someone to another person. For example, ajuma bi then they were looking for technical project manager, and that particular job no na minim obi am contact no, but and then I started going through LinkedIn. Also, me call LinkedIn no na me bo sa ajuma through their search, and I was able to see the list of people, their leaders, their managers, and whatever na ewo honom no. I'm so okay. Mama call list no me ko here. One man be an supervisor with Deloitte some time ago is currently working there as an assistant database administrator. It's a ping, what I mean by ping is I just reach out and then shared my information, and then I was telling him, so say. And okay, so oh yeah, Eric Mikau, you call Deloitte conference we Brana Muye intern, no. And then Mikajan said, I still have your number. Can I call you? And I'm a friend, no mininu din komo. At the time okay, and send me your resume. Me sending the resume the following week, no na amu HR frame. Or frame no na amu set a panel interview. Me ko hwe ono no to interview no mu bi. Oh, it's no niema ye nyina no. I'm not saying say me kita adwuma me chicha man krofo. No. But ebia career wise no, what you are struggling so much to be able to attain those things. It's because you need someone to just blink your eye and tell you, say no, Adi, I was what's it?
Kasa. When Adi say woka abisimitri. Me wahay. I've experienced two kinds of inuma. Mako nyuma bi mu a mian kasa na mako hwehwe adwuma no. I have cold called and I've got the job. But me kodru adwuma no mu a the environment is always hostile. Mako dru mu no afi na sese bi ko prove be ho. Wo be kwa koto nkrofo a wo mo ye maamefo mpanyimfo abaifo akese a wo mo nyina gu ade mu. Na wo mo pesa wo mo di wani. Na they want to show you up because they don't know you. And I have also say baby I'm here you may say it was a showcase. Obi neti baby no di nkobo ka kire obi sa afuna bi wo baby a wote no. Da wo bet, and this is the funny thing. Or say da wo be hunu said din we will see this so no. Wo hunu no don't interview for adwuma ne ma no. E head teacher bi a me ni ja adwuma ye 2014. And I made the beja Manchester ho kran batu kwa kom baby. And I won no so ne yonku bi abakrom ha say or manage secondary school bi. It's one in the because woman ya yonkofo. See, young one and they catch it and they say, say, oh, recruitment issue, we here teacher for pa. No, say, hey, teacher Ben Pana, we have also be here physics teacher. Or see, me wife never know yeah, mama me name say or was our area. Now, if ever, who say Dean way, work CV swap, don't interview, just appoint. So I say more catch it no. Me nim and come we say akoso. It's me so better. And then me who school be private school be exclusive place be be say me nya wura connections because I'm kwada na no so nyina you well connected there was school. Ti me nya ho a me wura. Me tena ha ba bia me ti kro foforo so school wo ba be foforo me nim de ka me. And then beside this the application but two. Me the application to me need 2 hours me wa hand phone call by and I'm 5. Or say is that assume me say yes. Or say can I just clarify? Who trainee or school where you can say hi? Ni edin komo. Only assume say ya adwuma. Penam so yeah. Me didn't ya adwuma. She was amazing. Or say okay. All right. Can you send me your 3 teaching licenses? When I started the I was taken aback because many needs are there no home yet. But now I drink here because of school needing, of course, it was an off chance number 2. I'm sending a certificate. They were hand of friend. So they called me. And the question she asked me is, what to grow for school no baby for. So what's that here you anything? And I'm like, what? Teaching it is the one job was a one classroom. And observed lesson. And my young hair will teaching. Followed by an interview and sometimes by a friend say another paneler won't sang Jumano. So Juma we are making man interview. Obi and me teaching. She called me and just asked me young colleague they said who did you for Jumano mammy or Freya or the mammy. Now I may go school. Now me your friend say police clearance are late. I was late to school 2 weeks. Me no amemi tifi no amemi ho yira me no omo wonda se me kura beba anya na afne wa ma o e ana wanya baby fufuro me so me ho ya adwuma pa me pe me ti he nyina me yese me twa se clearance the beba. The first day I arrived in that school me kono na me say oh school abie nkara ni nyina hie teacher for no me kona nkofo nyina aye yonko deda me ho me nyo di pa me tade me ho frafra ni pa musa especially ko new places. I arrived at the reception. Receptionist, oh my God, we've been waiting for you. It's exciting. Within 3 seconds, no, yeah. And then I realized what it really means when you go to a job on recommendation. This way that all the children I was teaching, prepping, said the very best was coming. And they were waiting for police clearance. And the teacher for no because ya catchroom so teacher and baby so the whole school was like, is she here? Is she here? Is she here? And I was looking at this thing like, oh my God. And I cannot tell you the difference between my career experience from SAR school and the other places I have gone to teach. Connections were any substitute, Eric.
Yeah.
Connections.
You get all those things from the aside obiwa reference or bema for a particular job can cause the person to get the job or can cause the person not to get the job.
Absolutely.
And then easy say obia ebia minim amana ana mamimfa menua abeku crying example. Minim yemfa say minim papa. Me to me and a mini papa ni sa nyonkofa no and that relationship na. Me to me fa papa and to me reference so say papa because the moment you put someone on your reference the person is saying say minimum no. In many ways, either through school, through personal life, through whatever. Na me wajidie say ofana ebebwa. The person is giving that assurance. And the nipa no the credibility to line the amount. Bam. And all those things cost money. Bam. But on say unu obi ye webinar any sections no more oba benyanyo kofa. Or you can go to the extent of sharing your personal phone numbers. It will be the person can even call you to discuss some other stuff with you. Obi to me framing na on me ka ni immigration me immigration expert. But and I'm saying me ni na nyanyo kufa bi no Then what I do is I just go out there to try to find you can say any help that I can help the person. And you know, webinar na you know, aside the career and then niyama ubesua yedi bema wo say okay say kwan we na ofa so afa say no. And a webinar is a way for you to have one-on-one with me, or if it's a group, have a discussion. So see obi wo a opese obisa question bi yeah ne personal thing on to me bisa and on nso nim me availability say okay meet me anya at this time anywhere din komo and I be bisa because ebikura unim me cell phone number unim me email enti webinar no ema kwan ma me no nya saa one on one no na ebikura de oye no emmoa me nso metumi di aye di aboa no na aye den me di aboa enti no reason why I was say nkrofo participate in webinar say we need to be able to understand say if we are na ye team no the unim enko to me for won ru ba bia opese wo kono
hey
the unim nko ano so if so unim ade a aga me ka kira ka wo say na be president so the unim pa na ye de we ade a aka wo say wo mom na obedi nkrofo so but here is the case omo nim ade no mom opportunity will be crowd or but people are some connection and some information we almost that is what it is. And then no so no enye bi sanya man no so no enye mpaibo. Okay? Enye mpaibo. Right? Sometimes God wants you to make a move. What bompaye na I don't think say Nyankopon is so stingy. I don't think say Nyankopon is so sorry to use this word, but so wicked say obebo aba wiase mu. Then he will let you come and suffer. No sense ononso na sense atworo wona asem say before say mebo wo no minimum. I mean it's a contradiction, right? It's just a matter of the busano. I mean one thing I've realized is that there was a time I was praying for something. Sena sadina e wo mena se ba mani mi every day. So there are things that you can go through. There are ways that you can get connection and you can move in. It's just through some small ways and means. But na baby free no. Ye bibi kakra and na a problem because metiase I was here kwesi dan. Onko abusia anywhere also. Onko na obi biara ede ne rare ahye omu. Metiase. But in this world, we don't work hard, we work smart. So you should be able to, what do you call it? Understand, say, people in this world who are making it in life, and I'm using the word making it, I'm not saying making money. But I say, always can peace of mind. But those who have their peace of mind, and then they have, what do you call it? They are making it and they are not struggling so much to be able to go through things. They work smart. You can work smart by just assessing one adibi obey me aye. Until say corona by anka hwan enum so bolo. Nipa na enum so bolo. Bam. It's no corona by no. Na wa okọ Ghana, kọfẹ nkrọfo omo pam nose mask. Anka ahenkura na ebetumi hu say yan nkrọfo yi den was skill set on betumi aye machine ketewa bi a eyisu sensors a ebema nkrọfo aye den atumi aye ya kan say sanitizers ne niema. I mean opportunities comes, but it's about time you know how to approach that opportunity. Into webinars and stuff are the things that can help you get that one-on-one personal relationship, one-on-one things. Me know ka say me am sorry last year and onkrofo a omu ye close to me. I have referred them to multiple what do you call it? Job opportunities. Just a company no and almost some process. So what they are doing now is they have been bought by another bigger company, so they are doing some reshuffle. But I make opportunity no buy and I'm afraid say, look, there's this opportunity, a certification way now here. Let's go there and they prepare for the certification. Ebi mo wa omo tro certification we am catch omo say look. I was so true we ka ho. Na no ama why so solidify. Now you prepare a resume. There are some of them that have had one-on-one ways of preparing their own resume because any BBN had order to resume so. Resume no cry prepare no brofo na obetwro gu so no cry count to me who say wa bon and I say we don't know what you are talking about.
You have gone there.
Brofo a obetwro gu resume no so no. And no cry obi who apply for a job as ABR Mami Yusu IT way network engineer. O network engineering work ko school akwa ye business administration. Now what the anonym mom about your career experience na boom 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 you are putting those things on there. I mean come on man. Obi pick resume no hwemu pe say nipa job or apply did he or she really take time to assess the job description?
When him say text, me, I've told this story many times. Me, it drew baby no. First, now me they receive it too more. Me did too more most of the time, maybe a 98%, 95% return because me did na me first name and me surname me in answer on DBB. See me call baby na say me bomb me when e can profo no. I no woman tell me say me BB. Even before I met na me bomb me when no. So what kind din no na wo hwe niam me ye no be you say bia me wuni ma de kra me ye you don't know how the kra me ye from the name and I'm ko ware me marital surname a double barrel aponchibiti me din no aponchibiti de ye hunu ya na ye hunu ba bia ofiri me ware wie ye no a me din sesa ye no a ekoye ama aponchibiti no ekwo na me hunu me smell it pepper. Me de receive ni too moi ye mfrɛ me ebi see that nam dia too remember say qualifications are me what did I know am that so one sign me din asesa into that pro bi me wo ha na me yonko bi e ka kire me say you need to go and see this guru say guru we or you very good with CV ono so say 150 choppable pass at the time me nibi but na me pay adwuma me nya bi ade ni nkoyie nti me am sorry pam na call seminar and also I was a writing seminar nti at the table no we were about 15 people we beside the question back we beside the question you know and then he just took an interest nti break time so ye no a wo mo ma ka economy team no a ye providing the free no na me metina sidin na me sense you said quite a few things but I want to ask a question. Maybe send a question or say you've been asking a lot of things about your CV and it's personal, and I know someone will update your CV. Let me have a look. 81 co break. Mention co break. Any it's not table. What do you matter? Me CV no me din no baby a one no cutting me din fish no the best share address and I say. My name moved from the top and no the best share address and I say baby. He made sure that my friend said personal statements, that 3 line of personal statements CV was the opening of my CV. And Sakran address like it did not make sense because yes, I actually CV.
Yeah.
He juggled a few things, told me a few things, changing font style, the font size, a few little things, and moved a few one word. It was even
a
word.
I'm a minchawano. Well, I've reviewed CV before.
Okay.
Nyamiadom, I've been able to be in a position whereby I had to interview people.
Okay.
Say a posted job, be say ABA they are looking for business admin and an accountant and as a IT engineer, whatever. Sa job no.
Okay.
You get about 500 resumes.
Okay.
500. Ebi wa brosa, ebi wa also is less than that. Now, 500 resume no, the ehwen say me pick a resume now. First thing I'm looking at is objective statement, no.
Yeah.
Any education background, no.
Okay.
Doesn't meet the major qualification because don't forget say, on the job description your qualification Does it have that? If they are looking for certification as PMP, and I said they are looking for a certification as network security person, Sanipan will be. And on an average, I'm supposed to spend less than 1 or 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes on your resume. On an average, I have to spend less than 1 to 2 minutes on your resume. Into resume, no, me kwa kinkai, the watchrogu asianu bebre, no. I'm just looking at o subject matter, no, the watchrono, plus o qualification, no. Okay, it is our job, no, nipa be 100 and a 500 apply, no. Your best one is one at to half a go. Then we use the next day to be reviewed by omo select omo. Yes, also acco into okay, nipa what particular experience no or what the next day. Okay, oh way. All right. Okay, yeah, how many years no the year we? Oh, we know you 5 years experience from information now you know looks like say you can say oh 4 years experience. Okay, you be consider we a new graduate no. Oh, we were 10 years. Oh, okay. 10 years experience, you pay 5. Just or more than that, but you earn the same amount of money or budget there, and you fan on to her near group. It's your beya. Now your barber selected up to 10 people and say you're from for the first call to be like maybe your name HR person no bekasa no bisa salary ni niema na HR nipa no so taking notes. Then up na you be say 3 frame na ka be 7. Then 7 no near from for first interview with a hiring manager no so be so technical things kakra now they are to near 7 you be fro bia na ya hwie mu yi be say 4 no na ya more ABS engineering and more engineering technical questions to solve. The best solving the correct no na yim na yi 2 aka no and on be through the last level no that's where ABA nipa no feel say income no onje engineer the position na manipa foforo and also budget na select a top person. So all these things that I'm talking about I'm a one level na American.
Oh, level the minimum my experience.
Yeah, all those levels, you know. Obi on the resume, subject matter, no, Times New Romance. Now I am 14. About there. Now education, honum no, bold, different font size. Now ne work experience and also acquire a different one, asterisk one be now and also that tells me right away so copy in a resume no copy yeah you don't have the experience you just copy them and now they to so right from the get go me ham who cry say may ba resume no because if you are consistent okay what's a what well we judge you from your resume before we meet you.
Yeah.
What did the American say? We judge you from your resume before we meet you. And you know, resume now the better one. Virtually no, you do see what say amani. And I say. Okay. And you be you be farmer na yemfa. Now what minimum be ni resume. Why na kasia so that o pese o extending. Resume no so no not the volunteer work about be anim. Ne experience no wo form. Obi wo okrampo na okoye adibi emo man award. No the high school we about the job is looking for a master's degree. Now the resume no so no or in the high school ashas here answer we ashas. Look, they are not going to have time for all those things.
Yeah.
You have to number one understand what you are applying for. Adwuma bia wo apply bia no say kebe ya nya ho resume na make sure say it fits you. Me find so be go school no ono ye very smart okoye business undergraduate and na masters no okoye IT 2 areas. That's very great. It says here who apply as a business admin and a business analyst and a BBC. Use that experience you have. So have a separate resume with only your business education from the undergraduate on it, and then have a section somewhere and say other related career experience. Now the IT number account. And kofa IT no because I don't need a master's. Now the ababa show anim. They are looking for business person, accountant. They are not looking for IT person. So right from the get-go, what fairly? Until you bet me apply. You are still going to remain the Obiafro. And when you na no tifie no no ye. And you sofu mpaya o boy and we ain't here a come chiranin paibo. This is something that you have to have time, get the right person, and help you channel this. Well, me resume. Me ye resume base 3. And I'm de call me first me de call me uncle nim. Who first 2 now no say when you serious. And no too good ye. And no revise no or a year no fofro. Me go through me mentor ho I had a mentor at Deloitte. Me de me resume ni chira no I say but you have what do you call it? You have experience in software engineering and you have experience in cybersecurity. And then why don't you do this and do that and do that? You know what? On Friday, we will work on your resume. This man had time for me because he was my mentor. He will not on your summer until Friday from 12 o'clock. And also send me resume no arrange way or cut we no the atoa. Now me be no other now, yes, sir. O to obi o kra no apepa ni nyina. Na de na ne de kra mpo Emma sometimes me bufu ye kakra ye me uncle. Ono no ye kan brofo a ote brofo. Statement I say Ghana brofo na omu kira mu no na waba ba kiro. It doesn't make sense. But in all the eke nyina kwa akosi ni say it's all presentation and it's all things that you need to do. Now, obi wa also make me call online. Ako copy and paste. And if you are professional, you can do that. But here is the case: you are in the process of learning things. It will be amana guide. Don't forget, say we have something we call fingerprinting. There are some things you can copy virtually. We can trace it and find out. And oh, by the way, do not forget the company so do a better resume. So people go and call and reference.
Of course.
You know, say me waha. Now be a company, prominent developer company. Now, and I'm saying me no one mentorship type of way, seminar way no. Oh boss, mini experience be I have done that for more than 5 people. Mini experience be now him. Mr. Ajuma way the entry level, mu here experience, but at least they want to see some my head. Okay, no problem. Make me the what to top hub so say oh yeah, ABA IT whatever for top hub. Top hub has been registered in Virginia. Your licenses we have been we are accredited. It's no run checker omunim, and then they will come and give a call to who me. Say has this person worked for you? To the point say minimum will be made me credibility share home and say my fan adwuma ma no control ethical hacking exams, because if you don't have that they will not allow you. But I did for that person because he had that encounter with me. Into the American in aqua question say adwuma no any the opesa oh yeah you can say who pursue no nyame di ni nyina ama. It's up to you to look at for the right people and the right channel to pursue it. Enye bibi bia na ye mpaebo. Mpaebo no hu hia. Obo mpae a nyame bie kwan. But say nyame bie kwan no wie. Na se wo se wotu hu anamon a, e wo so wu mom na contact e na nyame di efa nipa so e na odi bie kwan. Ofa nipa so na odi ye connection. You have to understand all this. Oh, and no, you're gonna phone BNTS. So seminars and programs are very, very good that you need to involve yourself if you want to go out there and then know what it is.
Me person be idea we me personal resume so. It is unethical. It is your friend is say unusual. It is many things, but me because ebisa any chire. It's what his resume the so aba say be black, but sad red. It is something nipa no a oye arrangement in the man the watch me. And one kasa chire me sad ye ni wie no. And no red. But okay, yeah, we say again in my resume, I throw achievements in role. Again, this is also not usual on your friend is a resumes and CVs. I will list your friend's experience now. But nipa no maybe go no or here maybe profile or here the year no catch us you have a few things that stand out. In the way when you manage to say the microphone me patcho two sides of an A4 max. Why? The akanya you mura. Ubetimi ayen one side of an A4 class sometimes a bebwa. What kind tin we say maybe they say tin because my child there were many places a tin. Now you also need to break it down so that bullet points will be. And to me they be amateur. They send the CV, they send the resume, now make the cover letter but they always just ask for a CV.
Also, I'm a nipa biane with CV.
Yeah.
Okay. The Etienne said, what we undergraduate, what we high school, unkita so much experience in many things. Maybe I will associate degree or something. The job is looking for entry-level person. The manager will not have time to look for that PhD experience. You don't qualify. The reason is because their experience now no. But they are scared say where you will go.
Yeah.
Until say Mr. Experience I want to build a whole resume.
Bam.
And Conco Yen say me this experience we now I yan baby. They are not going to have time for that. The when you know na ebeboa because uni pano enya seminar na mu can one-on-one.
Yeah.
I want the person can confide in you.
Yeah.
And say, unim, me wo Ghana no kra na me ye teaching say, okay, unim, me nua bi wo business bi wo Ghana, unim. And I'm saying related to position we nti ma me mfa hye ho. Na mfa me nua no information share so. Na emwa na ntumi back it up with experience no. It get all those things together. Answer, ube pursue whatever you want to pursue or what pursue. Mr. Ramo, get your facts straight and then understand, say.
You bad. You can't say catch it also be 30 minutes. I have 1.5 hours. But I maybe 1 hour for the body. I can't get no. See, you be pon you made them one bedroom, yeah. Heaven is a you made them one bedroom. Mr. Gugan, many Dr. Eric Pope near because we are talking about career progression. Career growth and progression. He is in webinar with me. It's on the 25th of July. There'll be August, date, mama. There is no date yet. Because I know where you're busy. And your ears sweet you. And your mobile bet was a webinar. Sorry, your ears will sweet you inside webinar. Okay? July, no, I would have liked 2 or 3. I can't get you 2 or 3. You will get the 25th. That's the webinar date. Link $50. I cannot believe I've actually said that. I have managed to find somehow to convince this man to give me webinar for $50. That should be as some of in thanks. $50. $50. United States, not Ethiopian shillings. Dollars. Mia link also. When you sign up, you put your name, your email address, and your friend is a payment. 3 things to sign up. But it is the 25th. I don't think me accommodating more than 30 people. I don't think so. I will not even recommend your friends a webinars of that size. Over to you, Joe. And frame don't WhatsApp me, don't text me. Me need good day from you make catch them all. July so far one date na me ne wo. Da actually messy akoyaza. Na ma hwese menya date back wo August near the asha anye ya September. Sorry. So far the menya ni 25th of July. E o ha na ma ye na za se me 30 minutes ma wia 1 hour ka ho. Na komo na ye ti wa hwedi watch. It's there we go. But me because I feel bad because we say we are time now so. You will join me in thanking the phenomenal Dr. Eric Ho. Time be our Becca Sebia and Yansafo amu no mutimi nya adusua pii wo. Me say and them afa bebre de agu nkoto dwe me de koye made. Webinar or no webinar para ne menya kakra wo. Na emom I am also smart enough to know. Sebra me say when in the time engage personally say yeah, maybe say many the telephone number to be standing kwasi asema be pebia. There baba me bia maybe standing some phone wo mitiri. I'ma give me his number, Debbie. I can't give you his number. You will have to come up close and personal with the man himself, so he will give you his number. Me, I don't have the permission to give you his number. It's one kasabra webinar ni why. Let's not papa and ask one chile will be why. Mr. Me makwa webinar 1,500 COVID period. Yeah, 300 no de my no de be Pachabra, go back, come and speak to him for your kids. Would you say yourself arrange, but you be my woman? Sister, we pa. I was shining young one away. Would you be my woman? I like that. And you do the negotiations here first. 1.5 hour lecture, and a lecture. This is a webinar with Dr. Eric Ho. Richard, now no when you person when you Eric attention. That is it. Go and book on the webinar. Go and book on the webinar. Get in contact with him. Over webinar, then in the chat, you can put your questions up and he will answer. The more emotion attention, the mama will free formula. Go and book on the webinar. You will be in a small group. Ghana for the minimum. $50. You will not come. Eric is Henry said, please don't go be asking that your question. So which one? Which questions don't you want me to ask? It's a Saturday. Scrape some pennies and come. Why? But minimum. Minim say enche. You be cause ni enipa miensa. My friend be na say minim say dey motie. Enti mo dey mo amobeba no. Mo ba beto Dr. Eric Pope on the 25th or wadade party for the tremo. You are coming, it's a busy time, but you will squeeze in because you prioritize for sure. Click on the link, book yourself in, and then we'll book you in. You start to see a kasa. Ebi kura mi ame dada na hwe so be ma your friend is a handout and ebi bibi amode be ya dia. We don't need na be share that wo baso a na me toto questions the man live. See Dr. Eric Pope, ebi maybe serve for some tips and some handouts. Why? For one more, why? So, what's and they say, your church come and say, no, what type of cacradium? I mean, justify the cacradam diabetes for nobody, your money. Why? And you and I am more capital for in terms of why it's featured. But I don't know, registrants, they pay why, Mr. I cannot ask somebody to pay for a webinar. No, can you send me the lecture? No, I can't. Sorry. Who pay me at $50? Go and pay. Go and book 25th of July with Dr. Eric Ho. Time ni bibia also. And notification. You don't even need to go very far, but the link not to screen. So just click on the link and you go yourself. Go and book 3 pieces of information: your name, your email address, and our payment. Painless. My end is simple, the amount. So that you can be under the tutelage of the man of the moment. Those of you for scaling, go and book. Don't ask me for his number. I can't seem to give you. Okay? I don't have it, but I can't give you. You support Top Hub. That's true. Eric, Top Hub, no. I mean, it's a question. I send back Top Hub. Na maybe your friend is saying, Menkasa Tintini be. Your friend say, Ina Chuchu and Twatwan, but tell me the womb bit you £5 no matter. It's me, I said, and will top up.
Wait a minute. Now making cap, BB. My mind just spin out.
Catch some of us can when I work kind of boy.
That be na obi besides for us who are not so the IT computer guru, how it will be of help. We seminar way for career and business growth. And you know, and found say when you IT ni and when you IT ni, it will all work for you. It's many for research. Enye IT for nko obi wom na so obisa oba na se obisa IT related yebe nyamre ene nipa no aka IT related obi wo nso a afi na opese because obi wo aba krom ha afi na ofeel say opese oye bibi kakra career wise to help wa doubles bebre wa ye adwuma bebre sisi an opese osesa ne mamu kakra. You are all welcome, and then this is not for only IT people. And also top of then.
Let me be me a doctor of book. Why? There be when your friends the corona doctor. This one a doctor of book. Your friend a pehede. Qualification you didn't know pehede. The brother has a pehede. But what's your pehede in there, Eric? The actual your friends say.
Software engineering and cybersecurity.
Software engineering and cybersecurity, he says pehede. You go see her. Mimi Chrome produce and your friend pehede. Eric, let me be a question. What kind of question is that?
No, say top hub. $5 was a day.
They say Nancy to what one way I make one profit the free. And no can perceive you what Chocho Mucho deep be. And no back top hub, I know me net $5 no mabiti. And no, maybe have it me.
Yeah, I don't know. We will have a section for that documentary type of near mano. Top hub your category for that. Now, currently, no, same say last week, you can you're looking for producers and content owners or more and say be as to me organize BB's educational thing no nesano na to me any weddings also. So yes, there's stuff like that there. And then obia obeba seminar no be so no ya bepe kwan a ebe to me I heard BB a de be man for from Top Hub.
Yay!
You know, ABS Ebema or more Quenya or movie for free for Bosumen Bako and BB Sakura and whatever Top Hub as a company, Yabe bit me Abua. And that will help until share we are seminar we now coffee now near Bushia for now. Not just to me echo Top Hub moon and so echo her movies. But we will decide what we will give to the people who come for the seminar or the webinar. No, I can say on 25th.
I am so excited, and that means that me this month, we will 2 deals, which attract you. Movie will hire me. Yes, the webinar will be on the raw part of the part. Me mouth, pen cram me mouth, and maybe they new booty up the mouth. That's it. You come to get knowledge, finish, free, done. But Senior Lawson, Ferdinand Senior Lawson, and Dr. Eric Pope, or webinars, attract freebies that I cannot believe. Senior to the book back, but the book itself is £31 ish. And or 2 free for the first 10 entrants. Won't go book and one, when the link, go and book on to Senior dear and edgy the book with the new Eric is still not the idea, a tongue in cheek, over here what the company, but you know what Top Hub is about. When you sure say your pen, Eric the best idea. I can imagine baby and the what's the other? I know. I know baby and the number. It sounds amazing. Link no me the actual home is go and book onto it. Why? I know so we are prepared. This mean no me ya prepare pressing. But Mr. And then they for perpetual. Like I lent some common sense and went to pay some $1,500. It's the best $1,500. Actually, maybe and then I can play Jamie and can because me who know what was entailed inside 1,500. No, I understood the value. Titi no ana minya who value na pass any wedding. Me who know at the cray yen entail me who say you cheap. Minya ni free jara bonto. Sa. Yes, Nana Kugu. The doctor is amazing. A handout today, don't worry. Me, I may have Wajuma. Meaning say in I pay. Studio, don't worry. Me, I may never come once. Oh, Kuku. You are Olivia. I won't pay my choker contact. Sister, I have a webinar, I will do webinar. I have no Akadiaka.
Yeah, I see. I was for with all that being said, no, Muma and consider BB said, dear. Question way last time and your question me can the same thing. Ukoda na anwumre na wote wo mpaso no bisa ho se wo mu no ede ade na sa eda no waya ma wo ho. It's just a simple question say wako adwuma aba wanya aduane adi nyame adom bibi bone bi ansi wo nkwa wo ba beda that day no ende ye no ede ade wa make wo ho sen se wa make obi dia ene bisa ho question kakra. I'm not saying say yen nyina I say ye adwuma. No, what I'm saying and say obetumi aye adwuma ma obi na wasan so anya ho mfaso obi wa me ka kire guy bi say utoka enye japade until say wo de car no be ye adwuma. Now I say dear na me come was I'm say yeah utoka car no enye japade until say obeden wo de car no be ye adwuma. Mama example America ha me minim o man foforo so ba America ha yemu bebre ye ko frika ama what dey make na say ye pa now mo say car no ye $30,000 yentumi entua $30,000 ninti no what do you do ni say ye no credit base na bosumi bia no matete ye ti number 1 car na wotimu no enya wo dia eti no enye japade and you can't claim something which doesn't belong to you because at the end of the day musuomo na miss 2 or 3 months I want to me entua they will come and pick the car up na say auto car na say want to ani nyina ye fa car no papers and mount it's still with the bank and then at the end of the day utua bia na bank no ayi car no document e the amount no say car as a career business car no e was say the car no ye adwuma aside say wo ye adwuma no nti na me kan bibi say okotena ho mpaso a bisa on say de na wo ya ma ho. There's been a time you can say me ko adwuma ba na say emre wo mu a na makwa akofam de me car aye adwuma kakra car no me de ye adwuma no me kofam a bia na manya be $100 $200 na ma ba fi me ba fi a $100 $200 no me boaboa no a eno no na me de akwa kotua e car no me de at that time no ama bank no at the end of the month. That means the nipa na me ye na adwuma no as employer no the obetua me bosome no na no me de eno na to ho. Ama you get what I'm saying, right?
Indeed.
You know, we as a people no have to find a way to get something for ourselves. And you can get something for ourselves by creating your side business. And no na ye beka ebi mu ho asem you can say in the seminar no you can work you can do something for yourself by what do you call it, pursuing a career goal. Maybe your person go school ko upgrade o current way e betumi aka ho asem courses ben na was offer enye school bia ni school dey ko but enye obi o school bia no and akọ school. I don't know if it sink in there.
It does,
right? But enye school na enye obi a wako school bia na wako school. For example, wako school say o kwa akoye ebia never na say IT and science. Uko ye na kodru baby no. Wonu o ma wie o. Mo graduate o certificate no kura wo de to wa wo mpe. Eti no, who do you think say o me den? O me fa wadwuma. Ba wo sa nipa no utena ase a utimi hu say you can be a motivational speaker. Eti no say mene wo a na say unya information no ntama go through all those na end product no emeye de aye aka obefa the right partner. Eti no mahuma danfo bi mu a ye nyina ye ko school no ba ko ka kire me say Eric me de school nya me lie enti unim me ko akoye miama adwuma as a mechanic. Me ko Ghana sesi a wo bie company as a fitting shop kesia or one in Kwara. But ma say ye wo bi mu so a me no mo na wi school still o mo tifia a hand to mouth.
Okay.
You know which area you want to target, but before you can know which area, no, sometimes you need someone to just give you the idea. Say no, offer her ebi way. Ebi obi na tugu asumu say kwaya nursing, sika wom kwaya nursing. Nursing is wa ya ukom kura waninje. But say unyo obi kechira say you know what? Enye nursing no kwa na betumi ayewe. Unim uye obi a uba social media nkrofo e follow. Enti unim pe camera bi pe we pe nkrofo bi na shase social media blogging job. Ube hu se mfaso a obenya free so no echen di anka obi ka che se koye na ese no. Enti you need all those information, but me to me nyina fidie so enka say ama ebetumi aye based on your account obetumi aye say if I had a one-on-one with the person na ye bisa your questions no na be figure who say no, this is the right thing you can do to help. Me, I came to America trying to be a cardiologist, a medical doctor cardiologist because of my father. But it was a wrong move. And I said, until say, whatever happened, and then I changed the whole thing and went back into IT. And then that's where I realized, and no idea manage who say me pese me. Please do not confuse yourself, say Bibia Yesika. You have to first look for the career and the money will follow. See, I reverse no. Obia sorry, money first and career. And no correct. Money no so no first no. Obe brands awenya.
Bam.
Career no be first that. Money no be do achi. Look at something. Obi to me be gina stage. Ekasa. Eye prat nkitin obi huana wa millionaire. Even though yes, oye training behind the scene to keep up, but oya dia na kuma pe. I don't know some one who sa Chinese way no papa medical doctor no America and wasesa. But what no a medical doctor. He did that because comedian. Oba comedian. Comedian work, all what he has to do is to be creative and sit down and make sure people get entertained.
And laugh.
Ofili they can say, Nakuma Tony Yem, Obi, that's sorry, Krana, the Chiana Yemashino, because a Juma Okono on himself fire be a gua Ninsurumukra, a session. And let's pursue career first. Money will follow. But if we put money first, Sika Aqua Baby say, Diaso, you can say, leaves, since when him. O banonoko, unto me tonunda. Basa ufanachi, no mum ebedu achia. O kono no follow. Because it will get to a point that Obi Behiam, call crowd de frewono, also 2 years for time now or frewono. Baby, other o kono, also no 2 years baby, our better, you see our ben, plain our befro, whatever. No, as answer usika. That is what we call a career.
We do that point.
You are very comfortable. It's mean you know Ghana for now. I did a trim say, can I say Sikano? Yes, I understand. But you have to think about this. So, who pre Sikamo, who Jessica?
Hey, bra.
Yes, o pre se obenya sika. Nti ekwan bia obefa so pese o pre bia no na die ni wokura na America na kukukuku na okona obas. Look, it will get to a point ade na wo de pre no eye honam no obebre and then it will lose control. Eti no mama ye hu ekwan ye befa so pursue your career no. Ebi betumi a musician. Se oba pese okoye musician a bua no pushing no nkoye opese oye movie person entertainer buano opese okoye medical buano ye de bibia hye manum tirim se nkrofo o mudi mu wo wiase mu kwa ne medical doctors ene nkrofo bi inti teacher fo kro mu kire o made no o mu mbu o mo. So all these things are always a means I was say then ye revival ya hu na ye pursue nyema bebre enti no nsem na de say to us am say de bechi but minia na obi obeba seminar no bi no na ye bebo modern enya nkita ho ye bebo modern dive into minute by minute some things ebetumi aboa ama watumi apush your career no so akwa because semunima in 2018 Bloomberg for your analysis bi omo America ha omo ye adwuma bre pa Ghana for. Yes. Initially, no, na Hispanic ni Nigeria for no. They have changed their strategy. Obia, opia, you can go back and go and do the research. Ghana for na ye adwuma ebre pa. Na adwuma no so ye bre pa no. Enye adwuma bi edi sika kese bi abre. Adwuma kitten ba adwuma kitten no nso no ena ye kan say ye input ye de ye ho nyina ni ebre obeba fie no na wachi ne wo honam nyina ye wo ya. So at the end of the day no we are winning jiwa abrabo no mu because you are doing things because of the money. It no statistics no ba no em say CNN for kra kan Ghanaians, especially Ghanaians pa no ena ye nkrutu juma ebremo jen na ye nkrutu juma no ebremo. Why? Because it's what it is. It's about time we change the scope of our own ways. Yes, saniema na ye put you into our own career thing. Obi wawa me you can say ama one day mema one bra bi akasa oba krom ha no free baby am free say ho ana me ne bra no kasa ana me ka bibia kire ne say and once again mimpen kire say adwuma bi nye enchen obi so let me put this disclaimer out there adwuma bi ye adwuma ba bra no o free Ghana eba no no a teacher ni ama o tie me pa teacher ni train teacher o and obaye na niema 1212 binti no and ochase say oye assistant living home care job numbi which was good because aboa no manu tumi nya sika kakra e de ye bibi kakra wo fie. So I encourage that say oba foforo na uni bibi ay na sa opportunity ne dawa don't leave any opportunity untouched. Babra no ye no be 2 years e kono and me bisa ne say bra se se what the 47 no adwuma wo ye ya da bia okona akoma obi so panyini bi wo okro ntumi nkasa o de drawing board chalk ene you can say cane ene point di obedi so obedi rice o point a board no so RICE say whatever it is no prince wa na wa ye den wakwa ye aduane na ma no the be a time emre bi duru na wo so ntumi nkohwe sa nipa na what will you do when e behwew. And okay, say, what be some question, Paul? I'm saying, yeah. I'm not saying said the oya no nyo. Oba foforo na na woni bibia ye no. E na wo ye ye. meno eya meno yadi se si a watumi anya bibi kakra de ato now bisa ho say in the next 5 years no o continue say wo yadi we ya emra wo hu beye mre na wo da ho no when na beba be because some profo ni nyina se si a wo hwe omo ni nyina no omo ye bibi na omanya pension and omo life insurance for ni insurance whatever no and as se o masoma wo say wo beye na wo de wo ye ahe na wo benya na wo de support na ebi obi aba behel I'm catching say let's change the whole career goal now you're a teacher in now buy so what do you want to do also teaching job na de me person me ye ba manage truck omo tu truck akese no company Walmart truck ne other ways I'm so okay then let's start from there. We need to look into it. Does that truck driving here certification? Yes. How do you write the certification? You need to start from it. Number one, kaka. Also, now we need to start from the scratch. Get a driver's license. Drive for some time. CDL type of license. Also, me training no ebi ni baby ame I called him he came to live with me for 3 months to go to the school. And at the same time, to write for the CDL. Yamia do mokotre CDL no pass here. And then no say or Texas or driver for one of the oil companies no more Texas no.
Wow.
Or no or driver sika mutuano no. Or yeah, juma Monday to Friday pe. Saturday, Sunday, not the agenda home. Sika mutuano no otumi nya life insurance. To me, essence you can say 401k and then asefo. It is Debbie down on me kasa. As a more can say me nyame me connect wo emame. And I'm saying no. Me da was said the American one funny say me yakwara na wo ye panyini. Utie ma asem and then now you are pursuing that. And then we have to ask ourselves so many questions say. The wo yes no. Where are you going with it? In the next 5 years, what are you going to do with your whole career? So, baby, I want to you're comfortable, they are fine. But if you think there's a need for a change, then you need to, be ready to push. And then it's not going to be easy. Ube fail, and I keep on saying, failure is part of your success. You need to fail. So don't be scared of failing. And then at the end of the day, no, ube to me draw. Now the brother, to the point says, "Oh, to me akwakoto on one car. Or yeah, juma to me on one car. Wakwaji on one apartment. Can you know yes, juma na oya no name crofo share apartment. And in your maniema bebre. So many all what I'm saying and say you are the cause and the you can say you are the cause and then the reason for your own failure and success in life. And you have been a help, by ye be to me, to my understanding, because as long as you believe but you are the cause and the reason for your own success and your failure. So find a way to make sure that you be on the side of success. Now, once I saw Koboya miss from Boas or Bow saying, because one more say be failing. It's all what I'm saying and say. Pursue things that will help your career and whatever venture you want to get into it. And then it will help you a lot. I hope say it's your seminar now. I don't know, we will be able to impact more. But I have a record of 5 people. I can give you their contacts of mine right now. In some make a brother, be a cyber security course. It's your year, Juma. Ebi akwe ethical hacking course ebi akwe driver sesiano ono no pursue no whatever obi kurampo no ye hyase o so Uber na mepe ye dane na watumi atoka mienu a wode ye Uber ni nyina ye ne de. So career is not just IT and whatever, but please know what you want to do and don't just follow things say oh yeah Ghana for the money home care ma me wo bua home care.
Okay.
Situations put us there, but oye kakra na opportunity by you free and move on to another level. And for whom ko shame na no kwano odachi a uwom. Yes, because at the end of the day, kai say won so be panyini. Na we panyina hwan na no so be hwe. If you don't have the means for the person to take care of you. I hope say yawie anambwa.
Yawie nyame anim de and all the map school. And I can't tell you how lucky I feel sebiti session ibi. Mo amobaa so I hope. Se mo nyina mo hunu se ene eye akyede obo ade akyede na odi akye ye kwa. Masema mekani. Se wo yo nipa ene watie de Eric kan bi. Na se ebeboa wo na wo feel se wo pese wo kotena ne na ase na wo sua ade a we do have a webinar coming up. Webinar no made the link na atutu screen so you should come gidi you should come like kakai but who say when you akosia mo twen kura wa ha Eric akwa abanti say kura twen na start you are getting rid of the unfaithful wife wa hasem we ye the kasem we ye the piatro go mani yi and me pamcho made the link na sia to screen so one final time don't WhatsApp me there be WhatsApp ye buku wa me sero me we ya so also, one can me register automatically. When you register, or some more mobile webinar, he will throw in a surprise freebie. Maybe the many people might be suspected if you say, you cried and come in 3 months. Am I? And you're a month. But I need 3 months. Yeah, I'm going to I'm a questions. Yeah. Do a putting Eric on the spot. Because they say make be amamunyina bla Eric say nyame ya adomwa obeye your friend say bibi amaye na me me say Eric wo nye ka eti me de bani bu a betimi hu ade ebia ode be maye esa ade na me de bani bu a wonya a wode be maye it is marvelous in my sight nani je ho pa eni mu amaka no. Can you guess what it is? I suspect Sebra and is it marvelous in your sight? If it is marvelous in your sight, yeah, no one must want it. Tem. And na yeah, come. Yeah, boabra Eric, nature say. And then what should I? You like the way you did say. And don't WhatsApp me. I'm sorry. Don't WhatsApp me. Don't WhatsApp me. Just click on the link because minimum pa me baby pa. So me catch them the kind of WhatsApp and I say minya match them baby you book what you know. Or say please don't spoil the surprise. Okay, sorry you. Sister ne per surprise. Jam me my patient and say you Eric. You could be asking me can say this city and the microphone ya wa dey so me say say me my penny adwuma ketwa. Thank God them could be actually. Hey, my person and many people say, Billy. For me, chamo, but the moon asked some over here, Dr. Eric Pope. Oh, yes, you should bless him because and let me be signed 30 minutes and I've stolen 2 hours for you. 2 hours. The moon in the year, you will know the value of his hour. You got 2 of them. And then I'm a your friend is $1,000 and can send you, but I didn't. You got it free in education. I hope some movie or how you value the education you got free. Actually, with the year one that's a business be to nimpo and I will be who set and fast walk about so pa. Oh, maybe say me ears me pa. I hope someone must know ears ne ice. Musu pa na budi bi bobla. Eric, obo ade nyame unhyira wo.
Unhyira wo so ene obi a
ma wa hoden en patintin ahodin. O ma wa bra enye one of those legacy lives. And Pope Becca say enye Eric Pope intia se manko sa webinar we many Eric enya ebuni nku many na ninkita manka Rebecca you are right God bless you
amen I mean share mo nyina obi obi anyone will bring me on any will be a
pleasure
go to an amount say I'm say 25th no ko ewa 50 yet. A church Saturday.
Yeah.
Enti no ena akwa ya ade a nipa nti yɛpɛsɛ yɛnya mmerɛ nti metoma ama sɛ ɔno unlimited quantity of nkurɔfo a ɔmo bɛba no ana ɔmo bɛ register no nti no sɛ wonim wo nua bi a wohwɛ a wanya kwan ebi a wɔyɛ adwuma nti no wanya kwan antie yɛn na wobɛtumi ahyɛ video no ama no aside that no nso no ɔbɛtumi aka akyerɛ no because ebi a wo a wo ka akyerɛ no no can help the person change in life in many ways. Nti no ɛnyɛ pensema kunya o sɛ ɔmo ka ne sɛ
Minkuminya.
Pensema, I can't say that word.
Peseminkuminya.
Peseminkuminya. You got it. Great. Eti do medase. Eti ma unuan sunhu na be join it na emwa me nyina enko yanim because omo classify en dodo say ye de ba ya adwuma ye pea ne de ye anyway enti hu obi say kajen so ye Ghana ni oh yeah. He used to take off my mom. Oh yeah, he used to come to our house to clean.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know, yeah, so you classify and say, oh, Amma owns this business. Oh, Richard na a year the CEO for this. Oh wait, a yadi kra bring some different level of atmosphere. Minim say yenyanum bino unim. They are very intelligent, smart, and whatever. I'm a Ghanaian community no. But because of the Omafam, they don't want to speak up.
Yeah.
But you be moody. Yeah, but that doesn't. My vision is you be boy Ghana for no into some area be as you nam hwa no mo boy din wa America, boy din wa UK, boy din wa baby be Somalia, anywhere, East Legon, Crom boy din ya. Between will say yes. Ghana for so yekoyenim. Hey, you know, let's help ourselves by investing in ourselves. And only here. Edana wusi no. Se wanya the bema wasi dana obebre usi wia unya ntena mu bi because unam na abre. Hey, you know, I'll be looking forward to see all of you. Omo mutumi no omo mutumi awe no. E was seminar na say. Na yeshia nso a yebedi nkomo questions are baby sane the am say Amma will moderate that.
I was for and mama minya Eric Eric mi wi a obetime nka why
me da say
nyankopo nhira abusia we die asem bi wo hwa ye kasa ni nchire mu ebi wo hwa nya afa die be ka de tintin bia Denise pleasure absolute pleasure link no eno na da ho no webinar 401401 to 401401 and then a webinar ID no but click on the link, go straight, book yourself in, and then you can join Dr. Eric Pope or someone or surprise video but I don't chigari to me yes shows wo be chigari maybe I mean the beni bu am to me baby be and it's amazing. That alone is a good reason to get close. But the more important thing for me is to go and sit in obiti to go and learn. Ebusianfo wo bada na na be frase e chena wai. Nenam kasmet me frase, but many are create many I say chan. Some coach about the to baby. Na me hwe se ebeboa me anti wo chena. We will be back on with Woba Ada. As I see a check if you see a mother. Umu bi ha mo manai. Yes, I say, may sure some of my bad now. Yeah, actually, I'm checking one or two things. It's Mr. Ramo. What can I do except thank you very much for joining in the Nyamiase? Say, Munina, Mabahe, the Bompire, Estina, Coupon, said, Obey, Madam. Now, Munina, my fair Dusia, if you come on in the UG with Amosia. Good night and catch you soon. Speak tomorrow.